Welcome back to part 3, guys. Action's already started. Vada Assassin C getting picked off there as right now Sage is restoring order. Major Crisis bouncing off the wall and coming back down, setting up his teammates for drops below the flag. So here we go, okay? So what I'm going to do probably nowadays is probably when there's a big flag room battle, when everything's intense, everything's like going out of control, you know it's a good game, you know it's like, you know, you're on the edge of your seat, like, you know, waiting for someone to make a mistake or like, you know, do something crazy. That's when I'm gonna get into it. But right now, you know, I can cast about going back and forth, but there's not much action right now. Kind of reminds me of like playing, like watching a tennis match. Okay, so no offense to all you tennis players. I used to actually play tennis as a kid on the US, was it TA? Yeah, USTA. And but then like sometimes tennis matches you go left and right. Oh, there we go. I did do the MVP, and it says Major Crisis right now for 1. Gazlo for number 2 and L number 3, and right now obviously Major at 27-2. I mean, that's just dominate. You know, come on, 27-2, it deserves MVP, and that's all because of Major being aware, being, you know, he is starting today for a reason. Okay, so he is like, you know, the crush. They're basically the person that spoon feeds the team is Major at the moment, because without him, everyone else, they gotta walk like 50 miles to get fed or get some the taste of blood. Okay, so here we go. Oh, yes, let's see right now. This is what I'm talking about. We need to see Pandora just break in so we can get the action going, get everyone going, get the blood pumping again. But right now, it's a standstill. It's like a tennis match going back and forth, back and forth. You know, not much is going on. I mean, even the most like crazy. I don't know if those announcers who you guys should check out like this clip on YouTube or whatever viral video site you frequent the most. You know, like those not Mexican or Hispanic announcers or from foreign announcers, like really talented. Okay, so I mean, right now I'm doing a lot of like watching different announcers how they broadcast, so I can learn myself. So these are some talented people, and they make like they over exaggerate everything as it was seriously life and death. Okay, if you thought I did that now, okay, I'm trying to get there, but I mean they make it like it's life and death. And if you make anything like it's life and death, I don't care if it's watching paint dry. If it's life or death, it's gonna matter, okay? It's gonna be the most exciting thing to you or to anybody in that, you know, whoever's participating. So let's go back to the tab. Sage just bordering 12 minutes. Pandora still sitting on 6.5. Not much progress. I need to see Pandora making progress. I need to see them come back. I want them to see an epic comeback right now. You know what, Pandora, if you lose 15-6-30 right now, I will be pretty disappointed because, you know, all throughout the week I had a series of great games, and I still have a couple ones I still haven't casted yet. So those are for rainy days, you know, and those are for when you know, midweek games are more in demand. As I say that, Diaka slips through, and we got a game, people. We got to get Spiky trying to say no, trying to do the last thing. Oh, it gets ripped away, and everything gets reset. Diaka and friends, Pandora and buddies versus Sage and everybody, and let's see, let's go. Come on, I want Major to make it happen. I want Major to be aggressive and just, you know, exert the same dominance he's been doing throughout the game, and just saying, you know what, there's only one terrier in the house right now, and that's me. You know, it's like Wade, you know, saying this is my house after he destroyed everybody, and after especially the one game against Boston where I think he scored like 40 points, 45 points, and single-handedly destroyed everyone. But then, you know, no one else showed up. Jermaine O'Neal was like 2 for 12, and I don't know, who cares? But Miami's, well, this season will be pretty sick. You know, Miami with the big thrice or 3 queens. And so we'll see how well the Lakers do. You know, probably Lakers by 6, Lakers by 7. So we'll see, because you know, I'm a big sports fan too. So I sports bet as well. So I have money where I put my mouth is. You know, so Lakers in. Hopefully Lakers can take it. You know, that'll be pretty cool. Anyhow, oh, Major Crisis being alone, reversal of fortune, getting out of position, and gets slapped away. Oh my gosh, this could be the epic comeback we've been waiting for. This could be it. This could be the start of something new, just like what we're doing with Trench Wars Broadcast Revolution. You know, this is kind of the name of our plan. We'll see if there's a revolution of our own in this game. You know, if Diaka says, you know what, I'm tired of getting oppressed, tired of getting beaten down by the other warlords, I'm going to carry my people to the promised land. Okay, so here we go. Diaka now doing, and this is what I want you to focus on. I don't know if I'm going to be talking about my previous cast, new cast, APM. Okay, I'm going to try to introduce a new concept to this whole community that's going to just, you know, change up the whole like dynamics, because APM, actions per minute, and what that means is you gotta sustain it, and I explained it already. So you gotta sustain it because even if you're doing nothing, kind of just having your fingers like warmed up, and just in case something happens, it's gonna give you the extra second reflex that you're looking for. Okay, so if you're a Warbird, you know exactly what I'm talking about because anything in Warbird, you're dead. Okay, with one mistake in Warbird, if you're out of position, you're gonna have like 5 Warbirds on you in like 3 seconds, and they're just gonna hunt you down and target you the rest of the game and call you a feeder, and you're just gonna quit after that. Or you're gonna come here and weep. But then you can find a shoulder to cry on here. Just message me in game or watch a video. I'll just send you to a video or something, or I'll make a video of you looking good, and then that'll cheer you up. So who knows? But play well, and you'll get that automatically. And here we go, Major Crisis. Gazzo overtaking Major Crisis. Haven't been looking at the chat just because there's so much action going on right now, and I want to kind of talk about some other stuff. Is Major Crisis is starting to see a couple deaths. You started to see him fall down the rankings. I wouldn't be surprised if he died a couple more times, in this. Oh, trying to get up. Here we go. Shade's got to get over. L's out of position. Got to get back in the cramp. L, you got to get back with your team. Can't be Kobe when you're trying to climb the mountain. Will not happen. So here we go, guys. Okay, so let's go. Zung needs to go over top, reestablish position along with Vatican Assassin, but no reps there, but good job trying to die as fast as possible and plug up the lane. And we got Major Crisis and Dieka, staring down, and we'll see, what's going on. So, Sage and Pandora, definitely this is a great matchup. I want to see maybe a playoff matchup between them. I know that'll just continue the storyline. It'll be like, I don't know, Boston versus Miami or something. Like just a lot of storylines, a lot of good players on both teams. And they know a lot of people, so there's gonna be a lot of people cheering for both sides. Or actually, and a few others who say, too restless and I want the whole game to die. So, let's say that. Enemy Terrier down. Enemy Terrier dies. Here we go. Successfully defending the push. It got kind of messy because they broke through. Sage broke through, but Pandora mustered up. And let's see, they're making dreams come true. So Zung out with 96 to 55, making this. A lot of Pandora spiders are now trying to. Surprisingly, either getting close to 2 to 1 or like 1.5 to 1, where they were like 1 to 2 or 0.5 to like 2 before, so or 1 to 4. So anyhow, if you don't follow that, just rewind it or ask like some math teacher. Okay, so I had to write that down before I said it. Diaka being aggressive here, and that's what I want to see out of him. No, back to the contest. Okay, so contest rules. Tress has an event up, and actually, I'm casting this. I took a quick nap. I'm casting this at like 8 a.m. because everything crashed. Okay, I woke up at like 5. I set my alarm at like 5. I finished the last one, that last LJ at like 4 a.m. and I was so tired, so I mislabeled it. But people make mistakes, and who cares? And so, yeah. So I finished this pretty early, so I have a lot more energy. So if I kind of repeat myself this round as for last round, or I mean this part as for last part, then just kind of just think of it as this first part since this is a new day. Okay, so Shade going over top and Shade shooting down and Spider shooting down. So this is what they're doing really good right now, forcing and Major is doing a good job because he knows he can't get up the middle, so he's going up the side, okay? But a good opportunity or a good trick is just kind of, if you're a Terrier, if you're new at it and you don't know much about portals and, proper portals, is you can portal in the middle, circle around, and as you break through and sacrifice, and after your sharks die, you wait a couple seconds and you Terrier and you port to the middle. When your sharks attach, you got a free ride, and you're good enough all the way straight to the base, okay? So I'm saying, if you're good enough, you can get one shot because, if it fits right perfectly. So, here we go. Oh, Major Crisis going through, and no, Sharks died, but God is staying alive. We need to see more aggressive spiders. We need to see Wimpa do some action again, and Vatican Assassin doing wise thing. Bombs other side, knowing that the cram was going to break. But surprisingly, that's it for part 3, so stay tuned for part 4, guys. Okay, FF out.